We're going.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call. Alderman Volkart. Absent. Alderwoman Ravenscraft.
Here.
Alderwoman Colbert.
Here.
Alderman Bell.
Here.
Alderman Wilson.
Here.
And Alderman Lewis.
Here.
Can I get a motion of approval of December 3rd, 2024 meeting minutes, please?
So
Second by Alderwoman Ravenscraft. All in favor?
Aye.
Can I get a motion to approve tonight's agenda?
So moved.
Can I have a second, please?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Moving on to special items, we have none. Boards and commissions, appointments to boards and commissions, none. Scheduled public comments, none. Just a reminder that all public comments need to be into the city clerk by Wednesday before the meeting. Public hearing, none. Introductions and first readings, none. Moving on to old business. Ordinance number 1496. An ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter into a contract amendment number 1 with Bartlett and West Construction LLC.
Mr. Mayor, members of the board, for this evening is second reading of the ordinance that was passed at the last meeting regarding the contract amendment for the GMP, guaranteed maximum price, and completion of final design. I'll remind you that GMP was only regarding the equipment, several items of which it is necessary to get the order completed prior to the end of the calendar year in order to avoid scheduled price increases on January 1.
Any questions for James or staff? Can I get a motion approving ordinance number 1496, an ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter into a contract amendment number 1 with Bartlett and West Construction LLC?
I'll make a motion.
Can I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
No, it's on.
Nope. Roll call.
Oh, roll call. Alderman Lewis.
Aye.
Alderman Wilson.
Aye.
Alderman Bell.
Aye.
Alderman Colbert.
Aye.
And Alderman Ravenscraft.
Aye.
Moving on, ordinance number 1497, an ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter into a contract with Great Rivers for transportation master plan.
Mr. Mayor, members of the board, again, we have second read on an ordinance that was passed at the last scheduled meeting. This is regarding contract execution for the transportation master plan. The contract was a not to exceed amount of $100,000. $75,000 was budgeted for the current fiscal year. We anticipate this project will be completed in summer of 2025 and will lay out the future for our transportation network and pedestrian network throughout the city.
Any questions for James? No? Can I get a motion approving ordinance number 1497, an ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter into a contract with Great Rivers and for transportation master plans?
I'll make the motion.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Alderman Ravenscraft.
Aye.
Alderman Colbert.
Aye.
Alderman Bell.
Aye.
Alderman Wilson.
Aye.
Alderman Lewis.
Aye.
Moving on to new business, we have none. Moving on to reports, just a few things to report. Park Board did a great job on the parade. Alderman Colbert has some more information on that. And ABC had a great turnout for the reindeer and Santa. And just have a few weeks left to sign up for Aldermen for this next go around. And have we heard anything from MoDOT about the punch list on the sidewalk? Nothing?
No, sir.
Okay. All right, that's my report. City Administrator report.
Just a few items. Just a reminder, Board of Adjustment will be meeting this Thursday. Their hearing will start at 7 o'clock. And then we have the Missouri Municipal League Legislative Conference coming up on February 18th. That's kind of a lunch and early afternoon event, so if you'd like to go to that, please let me know so we can get you registered. And other than that, we had our city staff and elected official luncheon on Friday. Just as a recap for those that weren't there, we did give out some service awards, or service recognition, I should say. So for our 5-year service recognition, we had police officer Jason Ozenberger, utility worker Logan Davidson, 10-year service, Police Sergeant Andrew Worrell, Utility Worker Jeff Hawkins, and Mr. Creel. 15-year service recognitions, that's Megan Young over in the Police Department. And while she's been here longer than 40 years, we gave her 40-year plaque, City Clerk Darla Sapp.
I think she was born here.
Wow.
I'm 40.
I'm 40.
Do what?
I'm 40.
That's my lifespan.
Like I said, does that make you feel any better?
Not really.
You can smack them later.
That is all I have.
We have a city that's not 40 years old. Saddlebrook came into being in '89.
People are recording this. Age discrimination.
Moving on to city attorney's report.
We'll settle. I'll be at the Board of Adjustment meeting on Thursday. If you all do attend the MML function, Nathan and I always attend that. Feel free to come say hi. That is my report.
Thanks, sir. Police chief's monthly report.
I would just second the parade, and we had the night of the Christmas parade, we had a school musical also. And fortunately, the schools did a music teacher did a great job, printed maps and all sorts of things to reroute traffic. And so we actually basically had zero conflict with that. That was a good deal. And then like I said, the reindeer event went really well. I think they had a large crowd, but they basically were well prepared for that. They communicated with us ahead of time and just had it really well done. We didn't hear any complaints on that either. Trying to think, nothing else real substantive. You have our report. Our report was included in your packet. We think we are really, really close to being full staff. Well, minus one in the academy, but certainly we have all the positions filled anyway. So if we can pull that off, we will have one. We're optimistic, and we will have one starting field training. I may have an item or two for you on the next meeting for that. Have one hired in January, and he'll start field training immediately. He's already a police officer. And then I'll have the other one out in the spring, or by summer anyway, be a full staff, and hopefully we can maintain that. So, do you have any questions, anything?
Are the other two officers back? The one that had a child?
Yes, yeah, they're back, Troy's back to work, and then, everybody's right now, for the moment, knock on wood, everybody's healthy, and,
I just wanna know if I could go speeding down the street or something.
yeah, you can.
Don't put that in the dark. No, the officers, I was concerned about that after I read that. That's sad.
She's referring to your medicals last week.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, yes, yeah, actually, well, I'm sorry, you confused me.
I am confused.
No, that's my fault. Actually, it turned out really well, both of those, really good. The one young lady, they were able to do a more minor version of the surgery than we thought was originally gonna have to happen. Prognosis is fantastic for both of them, yes, thank you. And I appreciate that concern. We're really worried about them also. I know that sounds like I was unaware, but I was not. So,
You're the one that put it out there, so I know you. No.
Any other questions? Thanks, sir.
Thank you all very much.
Community Development Director's report.
Yes, in the packet, just an update on, it's like 14 East Ashland Plaza. There's been some more work done over there, but still no official construction that I know of. There's no plans,
Next to O'Reilly.
no site plan,
Mhm.
nothing.
So just moving dirt.
Just making sure everybody knows, it's just moving dirt. So, other than that, any questions?
Is that still owned by the developer?
No.
No. It's a matter of public record who owns it.
Is that where A&W was thinking about going? I don't know. Somewhere over in that area, I know he never did tell me.
Can you
where.
say who owns it in a public meeting?
It's Corey Meyer.
Yeah.
Public record, so, yeah. Or is it
It looked like
deeds,
you had
know?
something else to add.
He looks shady.
Sure he has comments about his best friend.
Thanks, sir. Treasurer report?
No.
Moving on to Board of Aldermen report. Alderman Ravenscraft?
None.
Alderman Colbert?
Yeah, a couple of things. Alderwoman Bell and I met with Izzy Smith and Dr. Roth and the assistant superintendent last week. And it was actually a really, really good conversation. I'm really excited about 2025 and kind of having all of our, the school district, Chamber of Commerce, ABC, Park Board, really encouraging collaboration between all, maybe not even collaboration and support and communication between all groups in the community, to kind of just make sure that, you know, if we can help each other out, we do, and or at least keep people informed of what's going on in Chamber of Commerce versus the school district. So I think that there's, you know, we're hoping to really communicate things that are going on here with the school district and with the Chamber of Commerce and vice versa. So I'm excited about like the open communication there. And I'm sure Stephanie Bell can share some more too from that meeting, but it was a really good conversation. And then we had our park board meeting last night, of course, a recap of the parade and kind of things that they want to change. I will say I'm excited about the members on the park board as well, because they are very, you know, having really good conversations about how we can improve some things and draw more people to these events that are hosted by the park board. Talking about ways that we can improve, you know, the lighting of the Christmas ceremony or the Christmas tree, to one, make it so people aren't walking in the dark, but to really make it something that people come here for. So I'm excited for that. Talked more about updating the Christmas decorations next year. I mean, I know some people are probably like, well, why are they talking about this? It's like a year from now, but they really only meet once a month, so it's only 12 meetings a year. So talking about how they can improve things. They were curious of how or if the city could contribute or if it could be a shared cost for the Christmas decorations. So I anticipate that to be a continued conversation. And they're also going to be meeting with the Chamber of Commerce to kind of talk about how they can work together to, you know, improve the park and support each other as well throughout the year. So that's fine.
Alderman Bell?
We did have a really productive meeting with the chamber. They did have a couple of asks from us, and I think they're pretty easy stuff. They really expressed a strong desire that we have someone from the city at all of their meetings.
Which meetings?
The monthly meetings.
Monthly chamber?
Yes.
I'm generally there.
Okay, well, they just said that,
Well, if you met between now and last week, I wasn't at last week's meeting.
okay.
We did be on that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they just said like, it's kind of, that we're not always there, and that they would appreciate someone to be there to bounce ideas off of, and I didn't know if that's something that, you know, you wanted to handle, or I know like Kristen doing the, like, the liaison, if you would rather like an alder person be like the chamber liaison, if that would be easier, since you've got a lot on your plate. I don't, either way,
I mean, if someone would like to attend those, by all means.
I can't, so, I mean, I'm not, don't wanna like fall in, but I think, so I guess, I think my ask would be, if it's still you and you can't attend, then like send,
I've sent
one of these
Darren
other
before
guys.
on
Yeah.
occasion.
but they really are gonna give us time for us to tell them. I mean, we brought up the parks master planning, and it seemed like a surprise to everybody in the room. So, so things like that, because we kind of talked about with us doing the park and it being so close to the school, like, there should be communication about, you know, if there could be any collaboration there and what, you know, and so there's just, anyway, so I think we could probably commit to that. The other thing they really asked was a report, the community development report that's in the packet. They would really love to just, if we could just email, it's usually like, what, a page or two, so whenever you prepare it, because they're like, it's always in the packet and like, but if we could just email that over to the chamber when it's done once a month or
So
whatever.
we're building, just to kind of caveat on that, we're building all of our monthly reports on the new website into a notification system, so that'll be addressed.
And we told them I think they're working on improving their website as well, but they know about our website project and they're excited about that. And then the other thing that I suggested to them, and I think it'd be good for us too, is I know the YMCA comes in, obviously we have a financial relationship with them, so I think they're required by their contract to come in and give a presentation. But I do think it might be helpful maybe twice a year to give the chamber, I know Izzy came once before for ABC, but I think we should go ahead and just plan for that. And, I mean, I don't think they should have to ask for it, but I think we should just say, okay, December and June or whatever, you're gonna come give a 5-minute
Yeah.
presentation on what you've been up to, what you're gonna do. And they seemed open to that idea, and that way then we have a chance to ask questions or have input and can make sure we know what they're up to. So, that's kind of what we thought might be, some takeaways from that meeting, and kind of do that for a bit and see how that's working. Anyway, that's it.
Alderman Wilson,
No,
and Alderman Lewis.
No report.
All right. Moving on, general comments from the public. We have none. I get a motion to vote to go into closed session, talked on Missouri Chapter 610-021, legal action. Can I get a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Alderman Ravencraft,
Aye.
Alderman Colbert,
Hi.
Alderman Bell,
Bye.
Alderman Lewis,
Aye.
and Alderman Wilson.
aye.
open session. At this time, we have nothing to report. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.